And the warmongering PM warns extremists not to subvert good ties with Vietnam Prime Minister Hun Sen has warned extremists against subverting the good relations between Cambodia and Vietnam, saying that the good ties are bringing in prosperity. The policy of warmongering against neighboring countries is incitement to discrimination for the benefit of wooing voters and should not be supported. Such extremist politics, which creates hostility, contradicts the government's policy and is dangerous for the country, Mr. Hun Sen said while meeting more than 20,000 workers in Bavat City, Svay Ring Province yesterday. If some individuals always insult Vietnam about the loss of Kampuchea Krom land, it will not keep the peace with Vietnam. Because of this, is there a factory for workers here today? Extremist politics is deceptive and incites people against neighboring countries, he added. As a leader who has brought an end to the war, I had set many goals to put an end to conflict. After bringing an end to the civil war, Mir Hun Sen launched to policies, turning the former battlefield into a developed and marketable area, and transforming the border area with all neighboring countries into boundaries of peace, friendship, cooperation, and development. All present developments are based on these two policies, and the Cambodia-Vietnam border area has achieved success with the increasing number of factories and industrial zones. He noted, if there is a border war with a neighboring country, what benefits will this bring? Mir Hun Sen asked, explaining that war only results in massacres and that there will not be cooperation and development along the border. Cambodia's peace policy is in line with Vietnam's peace policy, which seeks mutual trade and mutual investment, he said. Cambodia-Vietnam trade volume exceeded $10 billion last year. Cambodia exports were less than its imports from Vietnam, Mir Hun Sen noted. Cambodia's policy of peace is not only with Vietnam, but also with Thailand. And there are special economic zones in Banteay Meanchey and Koh Kong provinces, the Prime Minister added. Kin Phia, Director General of the International Relations Institute at the Royal Academy of Cambodia, said yesterday that politics that promotes discrimination and incites conflict or hatred against other races is not a good choice for politicians. Each nation should respect each other's territorial sovereignty and establish good cooperation with the other, he said. Neighboring countries must adhere to and implement the 5 principles of peaceful coexistence because it is important to be a good neighbor and to be able to live side by side for a long time without conflict, he added. Cambodia's neighbors should nurture the next generation not to be too nationalistic, as this could lead to hatred, misunderstanding, and prejudice. They should teach the next generation to understand their history better and avoid distorting facts. If we adhere to these principles by respecting territorial integrity, independence, respecting each other's interests, and not interfering in each other's internal affairs or invading each other, it is best way to have complete peace in the future, Phia added. Both governments have established good bilateral relations between Cambodia and Vietnam. The countries have shared a land border over the past 1,000 years as well as more historical links. Through being part of the French colonial empire, both countries are also members of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN.